some buzzwords right now that are common in the skincare industry, like glowing skin, light exfoliation, and that might be enough to convince you to put yogurt on your face. But if you're like me, you want a little more detail.
First, how is yogurt made? Heat milk, toss in bacteria, let sit, bam. To be considered yogurt, it must have a lactic acid content of at least 0.9% and a pH of 4.4.
Let's get into why yogurt is great for your face. Well, first off, it's got probiotics in it, which are good for your skin. It's cold, another good thing for your skin. It's a humectant, meaning a skin conditioner, another good thing for your skin. But what I really want to talk about is lactic acid. What is lactic acid, you ask? Well, it just so happens when you throw bacteria into milk, it reacts with the lactase to form lactic acid. So lactic acid is good for the skin, right? Well, to understand a little bit more why, you need a little lesson in A&P. What's A&P? Anatomy and physiology. Okay, so the skin is composed of many layers, and at the very top is the epidermis. You know, you remember that joke from when you were a kid? Your epidermis is showing. So the epidermis has 4 layers. The very top layer is called the stratum corneum. And the stratum corneum is composed of keratinocytes, which means they're dying keratin cells. Keratin cells are tough, fibrous proteins that protect and compose the skin. So, up here, you've got all this dead 25 to 30 layers of dead keratinocytes. I know, kind of gross, yeah? Ew. What's cool about lactic acid is it's a natural keratinolytic, which means it's a dead skin slayer. So here are a couple things I wanted to mention. Well, personally for me, lactic acid occurring in yogurt has been naturally made. A lot of the lactic acid that you're gonna find in skincare is synthetically made. Now, if you were a chemist, you could debunk what I just said by saying the chemical makeup of the acid is the same. However, I think if you're a green beauty girl, you're probably on the same side with me that you'd rather use something that's naturally occurred than synthetically been made. As we mentioned before, the acid content of yogurt starts at 0.9%. It can range a little bit higher. In commercial products, you can see it from 0.5 to 12%. So no, it's probably not the strongest form of lactic acid that you're gonna find on the market. There are much stronger variances out there. But I personally only like gentle exfoliation. I have melasma on my skin. So anything harsh to my skin will treat as an attack and produce more melanin sites, causing more hyperpigmentation. So it's my personal belief that the skin, the way the skin has been composed, the layers of keratin and the layers of the epidermis, this dead skin is somewhat designed to protect our skin from heat, chemical, microbes, so I don't really want to go messing with it too much. So to be classified as yogurt, as we mentioned before, the pH has to be at least 4.4, and that's in direct correlation to the amount of acid in something. So the pH balance of your skin is 5. Is using something with a lower pH, something that's more acidic, going to be messing with the balance of your skin? I did find a scientific study that said that between 4.5 and 5 actually keeps your natural normal flora bacteria in check, which is what you want. So, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's fine. My skin has responded well to it. So guys, that was another edition of Mask It Monday. One other thing that I wanted to mention is that the skin cells of the face, basically of the epidermis layer, from the start to finish is about a month. So I've been using this yogurt regime 3 times a week for about 5 weeks, and I use it before a treatment mask. And I truly believe that I've seen results, particularly in the rough areas on my forehead. Now, I use a lot of great skincare, but it's just something that I feel like sloughs off the dead skin that might be lurking on my face, that allows whatever treatment mask I might be using to really penetrate my skin. And another reason that I love yogurt is it's really cheap and it's cold. It's very hot here all the time, and I run internally hotter than most people. So slathering yogurt on my face always feels good at the end of the day. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Disclaimer, disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not an esthetician. I am not very smart about many things. However, I did do some research to make this video, and I have used yogurt on my face 3 times a week for over a month. So I feel confident in relaying this information to you. However, you should always, always, always do a patch test. Talk to your doctor if you feel concerned. Talk to your esthetician before trying any DIY treatments.